What's up everybody, it's RobinGaming here. So the countdown to E3 2015 has officially started. I cannot wait for it. This entire week is going to be my pre-E3 week here on the channel, where I'll be uploading all of my previews and predictions on the press conferences. So I'm going to start with that tomorrow. Today I wanted to give you an update on a couple of the games that I'm very excited for. But like I said, the entire week I'll be uploading my predictions, my preview videos on these specific press conferences. I'll be live streaming it all on Monday with Sony, Microsoft, EA, Ubisoft, and afterwards I'll talk about every single big thing that got announced, the specific games that we saw. So all in all, it's going to be very exciting. I cannot wait to show you all what is coming up, to stream my live reactions and stuff. I think you'll all find it great fun. But like I said, for now I want to get into an update on some of these specific games that I myself am very excited for, and I'm going to start off here with Uncharted 4. Now E3 is always being held in the LA Convention Center, which has this very significant, distinct building that we always see pictures of. One game is usually at the front of it every single year. So far I think a couple of the things have been like Battlefield 4 and stuff. Looks like this time around Uncharted 4 is making it to the cover, to the big banner there on top of the building. And a couple of the Naughty Dog employees and co-presidents, for example, tweeted about it, showing you a picture of it. It looks absolutely awesome. And Neil Druckmann actually replied to the tweet of co-president Evan Wells, who of course showed that picture of it and said, looking mighty good for his last E3. So yeah, Naughty Dog is still really treating this as the final Uncharted game in a way. At the same time, like, I still remember Neil Druckmann did an interview very recently with Game Informer, I think, where he said it's not really up to us to decide if Uncharted is going to continue or not. We are, however, treating it as like the final Naughty Dog game in the Uncharted series at least. So yeah, I do find that kind of weird. If he really has no say over it, how can he tweet something like this? But that being said, it is very, it's a very sad thought that, yeah, this might be Nathan Drake's final E3. It's most likely going to be, at least, if Sony does not decide to continue it and Naughty Dog is going out here with a bang. I personally, once again, really hope that is the case. If Naughty Dog decides not to continue Uncharted anymore, I don't want any other developer to kind of like pick it up. I think Naughty Dog will come up with a great ending to the series that I myself will very much support. And there's been some great moments over these past years with E3 that I've pretty much all been a part of, except for maybe Uncharted 1. I remember we saw like this big tech demo before the PlayStation 3 had even come out of Uncharted 1. Turned out to be quite different from what the game itself was. Uncharted 2 had that awesome demo in Nepal with the collapsing building. Uncharted 3, the whole ship demo, which I remember seeing at the time and getting so excited over. And yeah, this time around it's going to be Nathan Drake's final E3, which is a sad thing in itself. But then again, I think once again he's going out with a bang here. We'll get a full-blown 10-minute gameplay demo showing us more of the big set pieces that the game is going to offer. At the same time, I'm sure we'll get a trailer showing us more about what the story is going to be about, which characters are going to return, and all in all what we can expect from this final installment in the Uncharted series. So very exciting stuff to me. I cannot wait to see what Naughty Dog has in store for us this E3 with Uncharted 4. So next up I want to talk about Mirror's Edge. It looks like the title for the new Mirror's Edge has finally been revealed. It's going to be called Mirror's Edge Catalyst. So no, not Mirror's Edge 2, we already kind of figured that out because they never called it that. They just called it Mirror's Edge as a working title. And it looks like it's going to be a reboot for the series. So to kind of tell you what Catalyst means, I think the official Mirror's Edge Twitter kind of like tweeted out sort of like a dictionary kind of like part explaining you what Catalyst means. And it means a personal thing that precipitates, I didn't even know that was a word, an event. She acted as a catalyst for change, as an example. It's also a substance that increases the rate of a chemical reaction without itself undergoing any permanent chemical change. It kind of really hints towards like what the original Mirror's Edge also was about, which is the government is kind of controlling the whole society, and Faith is really against that and trying to counter it in a way. So which was actually funny. I was about to do this commentary, but then DICE actually updated their Mirror's Edge website to reveal some more things, so I wanted to read it for you all, and I'm going to do that right now. What they say is, 2 years ago we revealed that we were making a new Mirror's Edge. Last year we gave you a behind the scenes look into some of the early progress that we had made, and though we haven't said much else in all that time, we have been listening. Thank you for your incredible passion and your patience. I'm excited to tell you that it's paid off. By this time next week you will have finally seen more of the game at E3. Mirror's Edge has always had a special place in the hearts of all of us at DICE. The first game had a lot of promise. It was unlike anything else in terms of gameplay and style. It had a unique soul. But as much as we loved that game, we knew it could be more. So that's what we have set out to do as we introduce Mirror's Edge to a new generation. The team has spent a lot of time re-evaluating every aspect of the game and making it a new experience. This is not a sequel, this is not Mirror's Edge 2. We have landed on a vision that honors the first game, pushing the boundaries of first-person movement and diving deeper into the story behind our heroine Faith, but also brings a lot of great, new, interesting gameplay and features to the experience for our players. So on behalf of the entire team here at DICE, we can't wait to show you what we have been pouring our heart and soul into. We can't wait to introduce you to Mirror's Edge Catalyst. I myself am so incredibly excited for this specific game. Like, I've wanted a sequel or whatever they call it, you know, a reboot, whatever. I've wanted that for Mirror's Edge for such a long time. This was really the first ever game on the PS3 that I got very attached to. And yeah, therefore, like I said, I've been screaming for this new game ever since. And I seriously, once again, cannot wait to see what they've got in store for us. I think it's going to be an open world game, hopefully with drop-in, drop-out multiplayer. Kind of make the combat be a little less apparent, but at the same time improve it, because the combat in Mirror's Edge 1 was quite flawed. So I think DICE is going to do all of that. You know, as they say here in the post, they have listened to us, and I'm sure it's going to be very, very cool. So yeah, you know, E3 in a week, I cannot wait for the EA press conference, and yeah, Mirror's Edge 2, my definite number 2 most anticipated game at the moment. I absolutely cannot wait for this game. So last of all, I'm gonna talk a bit about the Fallout 4 reveal trailer, because I hadn't talked about it yet and a lot of people asked me for my opinion, so I'm going to give you that right now. Now, of course, Fallout 4 got revealed a little while back. I think it was a couple of days ago by Bethesda, of course, and I will tell you that I am actually quite looking forward to this one. The reason why I'm not as excited maybe as some of the real hardcore fans is simply that I haven't played a Fallout game before. I know, shame on me, I'm an idiot for not having done so yet, but that's why I really am super interested in playing this specific one. So yeah, what did I think of the trailer itself? It didn't show us much of what the gameplay is going to be like, but then again, it gave you a good look into the world, though I do think it's kind of, you know, very similar to the other games. It's just the whole nuclear kind of like explosion that happened, I guess, and yeah, the world has gone to hell or whatever, but yeah, that's cool. I just want to see more at E3. I want to see the gameplay, I want to see what it's like to play this game, and then I'm sure, you know, I've already pretty much told myself this will be the first time I'll get to play a Fallout game, so I'm getting this game for sure. Some people complain a bit about the graphics and stuff. To that I say, I first of all find it very respectable that Bethesda went for an in-game trailer. This is not a CGI trailer, clearly it shows you what the graphics are like in-game, so I've, you know, once again find that a very good thing, because these CGI trailers are setting expectations that will ultimately never be met, and it seems like, you know, so many people get kind of brainwashed by it and they think every single trailer needs to look like this right now, when in reality, at least Fallout is going to look the exact same way as it does now in the trailer compared to all of these other games out there. But the Bethesda open world games are always so huge. Fallout 3, Skyrim was, so I know this is going to be a giant, there's going to be a giant sense of skill in this one. So for that, I think the graphics are still quite okay, they're acceptable for sure. Yeah, they don't look as great as something like The Order, definitely, but hey, it's a completely different type of game, and for what Fallout does, I think the graphics are totally fine, and I, you know, cannot wait to see what it's actually going to look like in-game, in that first-person view. How is the game going to play? Once again, I think I'm going to get this game for sure, and I just can't wait to see more of it at E3. So with that being said, this was kind of my update. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of all these 3 games in the comments, and then for now, look forward to a lot more videos this entire week with my preview and predictions on all the press conferences. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone, and I hope to see you again next time.